All right, we're back. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, sorry, man. I don't know what to say other than I'm back, but I don't see anybody. I'm back. So hopefully people can see this. I apologize for that. Lost quite a bit of people. My apologies. So yeah, I tried doing a setting, and when I did the setting, it just died. So anyways, I'm glad to be back. I'll be back for a little bit. Again, I'll have to figure this out, and again, I'm still learning these. I've only done less than a dozen of these streams, so I'm still figuring things out. And so the next time I stream, I'll probably do it at like 720p and see if that improves things. And so yeah. So anyways, Krillin, well, welcome everybody back to the stream. Welcome everybody. And so yeah, I'm back, so we can talk. So let me know how the stream's going. I've had some streaming issues. It's okay. We're back. Stay immoral. Yeah, thank you, Ashley. Thank you so much. The streaming, it's always a challenge, and so I have increased my router and improved it. So next step is to get a better internet package. Yep. Do I have a Neo Geo Mini? No, I do not. So yeah, it's tough, and so I'm a huge Neo Geo fan. The mini consoles are cool, but now they're just being pumped out, and I have mixed thoughts about the Neo Geo Mini. I have the original Neo Geo, so for me, it's less incentive. It's cool for people that don't have any of that. It's kind of neat to play a mini cab, but it's more novelty than anything, and it's $100. Yeah, Amiga stuff has been expensive for a while. Yes, I own a lot of Amiga stuff. Yep. Yeah, let me know about the connection. Hopefully it's improved. Jilly D, welcome. Yeah, keep the comments about the stream in, and again, I'm trying to do the best I can with these. Having a lot of fun. John Smith, get those 3 CD32s tested. Yeah, make sure to test those. Make sure your storage. A lot of people collect a lot of things, and a lot of people aren't testing their items. And so it's good to get things out of the box and test them, because they're, there's a lot of things can go wrong with, especially with moving parts, especially like an Amiga CD32. Yep. Are you streaming on a laptop? No, my cell phone. Yep. Stu's Reviews, yes. AVGC. If you go to their website, you can see that I'm a guest. And, yep. Yes. Yes, I am going to that. I am going to AVGC. Yes. Streaming much better now. Good to hear. 63 people. We're back. First complete game collection, TJP3. That's a great question. And Odyssey 2 was my first complete game collection. That's why I say that's probably the easiest collection to complete. Yeah, Stu, I'm coming back to the East Coast again. Yes. Luke T, hello. All right, Krillin, welcome. Krillin, we always like having you on. Brian's Mad Cave, welcome. I know you're a fan of the Odyssey 2. What do you think about the value of a low serial number PS1? Here's my thoughts on what I think of value of something is. I let the open market determine value. A lot of people speculate on the value of something, and it typically is what they want it higher than what people are willing to pay. You know how you judge the value? You put it on the market at $1 and let it fly. And so I get kind of tired of dealing with people that speculate, inflate a price, and don't know what they're talking about. Not saying that you're doing that. I'm just saying I dealt with someone this last weekend that thought his game was worth a lot more. And then I told him information about the game, and he didn't like that. And so I walked away and didn't buy from him. And told other people about it. Yeah. Do you have an N64 disk drive? No, I do not. What's my favorite console to collect for? To collect for, it'd probably be the NES. And that's because there's just so much for it. But I like collecting for Atari as well, because you never can have everything. So yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's a challenge. You know, collecting for old stuff is a challenge. Do I have a Panasonic Q? No, I do not. Mr. Tidy Whitey. Nice scores. Am I a fan of Dragon Quest? I'm a fan, but I'm not a huge fan. I'm not like happy console gamer fan of Dragon Quest. I'm a big Ghouls and Ghosts fan. I'm more like brawlers and action games. I don't have a lot of time to play a Dragon's Quest game 40 hours. And so my hat's off to people that have time to do those things. I just don't. Between YouTube and teaching, there's just no way that I can do all that. What's the one system that's the hardest for you to complete? Well, hardest as in CIB for an NES. I'm still going after TurboGrafx 16. I'm missing 2 of the hardest games for the CD part. I have a Hue card complete. Yeah. How many PSP games do I have? I have probably 100, 150. Do you ever play visual novels? Not too much. Nope. YouTube's like a full-time job. For me, it's part-time, and I make it part-time. But I do have a really hard time with balancing sometimes my day job with this. Yes. Alexander, John, what do you think of the favorite new gen system up to this point to play? Switch. Oh, favorite new gen system up to this point to play? That's a tough one. Xbox One X is pretty awesome for technology-wise. PS4 has got kind of the happy medium. It's easy to stream on YouTube. The Switch has got a lot of indie stuff. It does have a lot of ports. I'm concerned that it has a lot of ports. My biggest concern with the Nintendo Switch is that they rely on ports way too much. And really, the challenge for them moving forward is what AAA titles can they bring to the market outside of ports. Axel, favorite character. Have you finished your Dreamcast collection? Yes. Well, I mean, you saw my video. I did a video of my Dreamcast collection, so I'm missing some variations and stuff, and it's you know, for me it's complete. What old game music sounds stick in your mind regularly? Ghouls and Ghosts is up there quite a bit. I really like the soundtrack. Now Strider's got a great soundtrack. Do you like the European 7800 controller? Ben or Lego? Yes. Yes, Reggie and Riggs are going to be at AVGC with me. It's going to be cool. Is the Sega CD worth getting? Yes. Yes, Song. Yes. Well, we got 88 people came back. Yay! Thank you for believing in me and coming back. And so we'll have to do part 1, part 2 stream and just figure this out. Yeah. How much time a week do you spend gaming anymore? Do you focus on one game at a time? Yes, I like to focus one game at a time. It's just been really tough lately. The challenge lately has been balancing YouTube and doing this and trying to balance that with family life and travel and stuff. It's hard to do everything. You know, on YouTube, you know, this is a hobbyist job for me, and so YouTube doesn't pay much. People would be shocked probably. You know, I'm not going to talk about it, but I can make more money at McDonald's than what I make on YouTube. So any contributions are most appreciated. should be in the description. And so I do this out of love and passion, and I'm thankful for any support. Yeah, I think Sega CD is a great thing to collect for. It is challenging because some of the games are expensive. It does play burns for people that want to go that route. You like playing pinball? Yes, I do. Lamar, I teach 2nd grade. Hardest game I ever played. Magician Lord's up there. Magician Lord, I would put Magician Lord up there with some of the other tough ones. It gets really challenging. Oh, Bethesda is suing an Amazon seller. Yeah, I didn't know that. They have a right if they broke street date. Yeah, and finding an Amiga CD32 in the States is very challenging. So, yes. It's amazing what you can do to modded original Xbox. Yes. It's also amazing what you can do with the Ouya. The Ouya, probably of all the emulator devices, still sticks around with me because I'm able to play some of the classics I grew up with, and it's easy. And, eventually I'll get a Pi modded to where it's easy, but the Ouya out of the box is probably one of the easier emulation devices. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite controller? That's a great question. Favorite controller? Wow. I had to think about that for a while. I really do like the Xbox One controller quite a bit. It feels good in the hands. That's part of the reason why I really like gaming on that console. It's not everybody's favorite, but for me it feels really great. Yeah, I'm a fan of the Ouya, and I've always have been, and I really appreciate having that oddity in my collection. I have every console now. Yep. What do I think about the Retro Tank? Hey, Tuxedo, watch my video I did on it. Do you own an Apple Pippin? No, I do not own an Apple Pippin. One of the few consoles that I'm missing in the U.S. You think the Nokia N-Gage was hard? Was hard? The Nokia N-Gage deserved the criticism because it was a terrible cell phone. The aspect ratio of the screen made gaming tough on it. I think it was a cool concept. It wasn't implemented correctly. It had some neat stuff. It was too expensive, and it was just ahead of its time. So the criticism is real, and they had some cool stuff coming out for it. It was just not well thought out. You definitely have some rookie mistakes. Yes. What console should I collect for as my first collection? My question to you is, what do you want? What are you passionate about collecting? Yes. Go after what you're passionate about. Do you have the whole Sega Master Collection outside of U.S.? Absolutely not. Just the U.S. collection. I do have the Blue Label variations, yeah. John, are there aspects of the games that you borrow and insert in your teaching lessons to make them engaging to help with learning? I try. The challenge, I think the big challenge that I have is teaching in general, and the kids, there's kids these days, their attention span is just constantly, if it's not a video game, they're not into it. And so the balance of teaching and making it fun and then going for that. There's a lot of people on the stream, over 100 now. Welcome. Are the Dreamcast demo kiosk systems valuable? I depending on what you determine as valuable. Dreamcast kiosks, any kiosk to the right person are valuable. Shipping is terrible though. Yeah, have I collected for the Zavix? Yes, I have a Zavix, couple consoles, and a couple games. Yep. Greeting from Poland. Welcome, Smokin' Bill's Matt Tips. How big is your PS2 collection? Not big enough. Yeah, I got a bunch of people on the stream now. Yay, I'm glad it's coming along. What's my rarest console? That's a hard one. It's probably my 9. I'll show you. I'll show you my rarest console. Let's come over here. This right here is my rarest console. And it's not value-wise, but what that is a 900 PC series. It's some type of like cartridge-based Pong unit. And it's the US version. And not a lot of people know about it. And it's just so obscure and weird that there's just not a lot of them out there. I did a video of the first one working on YouTube. So, yep. Yeah, I think people need to get caught up. I think the challenging with collecting now, let's talk about collecting. I think people get caught up with the investment of how much something's worth and collect stuff that's valuable and it loses some of the fun of just collecting things. Not everybody does this, but I hear a lot about it. Value and price and what do you think this is worth, and I just collect because it's fun. I don't care what something's worth. That's not why I collect. And I think it shows. I think that, you know, I'm opening up a museum, which eventually means I am giving up this collection to open up a museum. A lot of people don't know that. So it's, you know, to do a museum, I am foregoing this collection to start it, you know. And yes, on the other end, it's going to eventually employ me. But, you know, that's a huge sacrifice. And a lot of people don't know that, you know, this eventually is going to be somewhere else. Yep. We expand your game room again before you open up a museum. Nope. I have enough. I mean, now it's just getting certain things. Yep. The more the item's worth, the less likely I am to sell it. Yeah, I think that the challenge with collecting, I think, is that there, you know, value affects what people talk about, and so it can be real. Oh my gosh, that lawnmower outside's killing me. I can't do anything about that. That is super loud. Ah! Yeah, I want to have the museum open in 5 years. That's a 5-year plan. I like to do before. Have I played Dune Kings? No, I've not. The Millennium Falcon is landing. I love it. Yeah, sorry about the blower, guys. I needed it. Our lawn was getting pretty shabby. Doom or Wolfenstein? That's a great debate. Fresh Inkling, Doom or Wolfenstein? Probably Doom. Doom was, I think, a better game. What's your most favorite game series by Sega? Streets of Rage. What time is it there? I don't know. I think it's close to 7. Have you played any of the Dark Souls games? Yes. They're too hard for me. Great games. Great games, it's too hard. Atari Jaguar or 3DO? Ooh. 3DO probably. I really like 3DO. Just did a video on my collection. I'm missing a bunch of stuff. 10 p.m. here. Yep, that's why I did earlier. Try to get some more people on. Got about another 10 minutes. Well, I'm not taking money yet for the museum per se. I do take donations for doing live streams. You know, that definitely determines how often I'm going to be doing live streams. And so it's tough. You know, I gotta definitely figure out the, I'm going to try a 720p in the future and just go from there. But yeah, definitely feel free if you want to donate. Great. If not, hey, you can donate and maybe I'll go in the other room and get the lawnmower go away. No, I'm just joking. Best Odyssey 2 game. Pickaxe Pete or Smithereens? I love Odyssey 2. Yeah. Thank you, Krillin. Thank you for stepping in. Most appreciated. Yeah. Hey, from New Zealand. Sika, yeah. Do you play all the PS1 Tomb Raiders back in the day?
Somebody said, what's in the room behind you? Which is that door, so I just wanted to show you. It's just indoor house.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
They said more games.
Oh, you've been watching it?
Yeah. A little bit.
Look who I found. The greatest thing that ever came in my life.
Oh, I like the comment about your infectious smile, too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Eternal Sarah Hancock.
Hello.
What's up from Texas? Yeah, see? Hello, Brian's Man Cave.
Yeah, thanks for spelling my name right. I'm Sarah with an H.
Yep. Do you like Phantasy Star? Absolutely. Like all the Phantasy Stars.
What's with the...
What game would you like to be remastered? Golden Axe. I want a Golden Axe remastered with extra stuff. Yeah. Benerlingo, Room of Doom. Does Sarah play any games?
I'm sorry, I
Nope.
really don't.
Nope.
I really don't. I like them, I appreciate them. Obviously, I respect the history and the collection and the passion, but maybe when the kids are older.
Yeah. Yeah, Robert. Yeah, it was great to meet you in New York. Yep.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah. What's your favorite Super Smash Brothers game? The Wii U one is a lot of fun. I haven't played the Switch one.
I played a decent amount for me of Smash with the kids and everyone.
On the Wii U. The Wii U Smash, we like literally wore out the case. It's like, and so for Switch owners, the new Smash is going to be great. Yep. Thank you, Bob. Thank you for the support. Yeah, feel free to contribute if you wish. You don't have to. It helps me out quite a bit. I am working on getting new equipment and better internet. So, thank you, MDI. Thank you for the contribution. So yeah, I just spent like almost $200 on equipment, router, and stuff. And so the next step is to get a better internet package.
Somebody asked what games the kids are into. I just saw Fortnite, NBA.
Yeah, NBA basketball.
Minecraft, Roblox, which is not.
Chris McLeod, the Shenmue remake. Shenmue is one of those things. It's like iconic, but I think Yakuza is a better series, if I'm being honest.
I don't know Terry and Craig.
Ooh, Billy, I think it did. I don't know. I'm not checking on my. I have to check on my computer. But anyways, I appreciate your contributions, Ooh, Billy. Thank you so much.
Somebody says I'm unaging. Am I reading that right? I love you, whoever you are.
Yeah. You want to make her day? Just say stuff like that. So, winning. What's your favorite console from every generation?
Oh, geez.
2600. I prefer the Genesis over the Super Nintendo, though I really like the TurboGrafx 16. PlayStation 1 for that gen. N64. I like the N64, but I like PlayStation 1 better. PS2. PlayStation had some solid consoles. But I do like the original Xbox. For the current gen, it's a tough one because I like all three for different reasons.
The person that sat right in front of me at your panel is on here.
Oh, sweet.
Sorry, I missed your name. It's hard to read these so fast.
Yeah, Nicholas. I want to say I do collect Nicholas. I do collect Game Boy. And do you have a favorite underrated game suggestion? Underrated? Gosh, Fortified Zone, just off the top of my head.
What system is that for?
Fortified Zone Game Boy.
Oh.
Yeah, see?
I like that.
And now I know. What are the consoles were both your first? What do you play? What do you play with originally?
Original Nintendo. Well, I mean, at a friend's house, they had an Atari wood grain Pong, but owned and played Nintendo with the power pad.
Learning Fun 2 on the Intellivision is pretty rare. Answering that question real quick. Got to get those Intellivision questions in there. Yeah, for all. It's such a niche console that people collect for. And it'll be interesting. The new Intellivision coming out this fall, so fingers crossed that it doesn't suck.
Yeah, where are the kids? I know. I need to go check on them. They're
Yeah.
playing with a neighbor right in the front yard, but
Yeah.
that's why I snuck in here.
Yeah. They're playing Frogger in the road.
Oh my gosh.
Just kidding.
I do like handhelds though, I'd say, because I loved Game Boy in the day, and when I was pregnant and played more games than normal, I played the DS a lot. So
Yeah. Oh, cool. Shadows, that's a learning fun too. If it's complete, it's really hard to get. If it's loose, it's still hard to get.
oh my gosh, someone says Frogger for sure, so now I have to go check on them. Bye.
Yeah, you want to make anybody feel guilty, say that about their kids. I'm a new gaming YouTuber. Any tips to grow? Be consistent. Accept criticism and just try your best to improve your channel little by little. That's what I try to do on mine. I try my best to just try new things. I got a new router. It looks like it didn't help things totally. We're going to try a PS4 live stream Friday, and it's wired now. My PS4 is wired to my new router, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be better. So I'm going to do a live stream Friday. Have you ever played Grim Fandango? Yes. Yeah, Krillin. Yeah, the new 3DS XL. I have a new 2DS, and I like it quite a bit. Router for internet, and so I have a better router for my cable internet. Yep, she left. How do you maintain your collection? Dehumidifiers, temperature controlled. You know, I have my garage sealed. I don't have dehumidifiers. I've thought about it. I've been here almost 16 years. I haven't had a lot of issues with that. Thoughts on VR's future? VR is kind of dead. On a business if I'm being honest about VR came out and it's still not ready. It's still not ready. That it was an expensive add-on for the PlayStation. I know that Riggs is a huge fan of it. That's Riggs's Ouya, you know. There's some great stuff on it, but it didn't sell. It really didn't sell that great. And I think it's cool. It's a cool idea. It's just it's too early. But if talking to Metal Jesus, definitely he didn't see a lot of things, new VR games coming to E3, so it's kind of dead. What's your opinion about Hyperkin? Their build quality isn't awful. The Retron 77 wasn't awful. I think Hyperkin needs to improve on not rushing things to the market and taking more customer feedback. That's always been there. They're a small company. I wish them nothing but the best, but I emailed them about the Retron 77. I haven't heard anything back. And so either they don't want to listen, they don't want to talk. I haven't really worked with them that much. They're very frustrating to deal with sometimes. Jason's doing great. Do you think Game Gears will become valuable over time? No. They got to be modded to play them right. So the modded screen Game Gears with that are expensive to get. So yeah, Game Gears are not going to become valuable over time. You can play that on the Game Gear stuff on the Retron 5, and it just looks way better. Favorite Saturn game? I'm going to do a video with Metal Jesus coming up about that. Have I tried a PSVR? Yes, I have. I think it's okay. I can see why it didn't sell better. It's expensive and it makes some people sick. And it's $300. Yeah, stream's great now, right? Let's keep going. Do I have a PS TV? Yes, I do. That was a cool concept. Really liked it. Too bad it didn't do better. What's up, John from San Diego? Adversary 1. Yep. Favorite Master System game? The Ninja. That's a tough game. I like it though. It's fun. Yep, it's growing. 122. Woo! Let's keep going. Yeah, I've been back for a bit. I lost a bunch of people now. People come back. Feel free. Feel free to contribute if you wish. You do not have to. Any contributions are welcome. Again, I'm going to be looking at getting some better equipment. Better internet is kind of my next thing. PS4 Pro limited edition, 500 million. Cool limited edition console. I don't have the funds to get one, and I think it's cool though. Krillin64, thank you so much for stepping in. You are the man. So Krillin64 has stepped in and done a lot of my moderating, and he's amazing. Yeah, you know, the PS4 Pro, I already have one, so yeah. How's it going? Getting the museum? Slow. Slow. It's a slow process. Oh yeah, so Adam Phillip asked, have you ever bought a game and didn't realize I already had it? Yes, I've happened several times with the Super Nintendo collecting. Did you end up playing Bubsy? No, that's going to be Friday. Bubsy's Friday. Yeah, Bubsy's Friday. We're going to try Bubsy Friday, yes. Yeah, Krillin is the best mod. He has done quite a bit for me, yep. Thoughts on S-Video? Like, I don't know if I have a thought. What do you think about EA? I wish EA didn't own the Star Wars license, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I'm disappointed with EA. EA to me is not an evil company, but I think they wasted the Star Wars license. Yeah, I miss the old Battlefronts. Yeah, I do too. Do you own a Panasonic GameCube? No, I do not. TJP3, I do not. Are you a college football fan? No, I'm NFL football, mostly Eagles fan. Found any good cataloging software? I'm just still... no, I'm just using kind of my own bits and pieces of stuff. Game Eye is pretty good, but I just haven't messed around with it. Ever gone to California Extreme? Yes, I have, a long time ago. Hunter for Super Metroid Unreasonable, cartridge only. I don't know, I checked completed eBay auctions to see what the going rate is. I, unfortunately, am not a price guy. No, I do not own a Panasonic GameCube. TJP3. Yeah, I am looking for... what I'd want, if a dream Star Wars game, let's talk about it. If I had a dream Star Wars game, I would like another like Knights of the Old Republic game. I also would like an adventure game and have like an open sandbox, like Knights of the Old Republic, but have it a live action like Skyrim, and have it where it's RPG elements. You could like customize your character, build your blaster and lightsabers and all that stuff. And it's just, you know, to get another shooter. And, you know, Battlefront was all right. And the second one, with all its controversy, it was okay. There's just more to Star Wars than that. And I wish they would flesh that out. Oh, game tester, huh? Yeah. Thank you, Robert. Thank you for the donation. Most appreciated. What's your favorite Game & Watch game? Donkey Kong's pretty good. I really like Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Jr., Popeye. Those are some of my favorite Game & Watch games, yeah. Zergonzo, yeah. You used to be a playtester. Yeah, Donkey Kong is one of my favorite Game & Watches, yep. Thoughts on Nintendo going after emulator and ROM websites? I talked about that already. They have the right to, but I think it's perfectly fine playing a ROM on an emulator. And Nintendo is actually taking a ROM from emulation and reselling it to you, just to let you know. How would you feel if Analog created a Sega FPGA console? I'd absolutely love it. I'd probably do backflips because the Super NT is amazing. Ben Arlego, yeah, thank you. Ben Arlego, thank you for the donation. Most appreciated. What games am I playing now? I just got a new Switch game. I'm playing some Switch indie stuff. Mr. Tidy Whitey, my 12-year-old nephew's here with me, starting a new gaming channel, but nervous no one will watch. Could you just shout out Dean Gilberry? Shout out to you. Grab that confidence and just jump right in. Do your YouTubing. Do you like RTS games like Warcraft 3? I like RTS games. I'm more old school like Herzog's Vi on Sega Genesis. Yes. Yep. Have you ever played Fuel on 360? Yes. Cool game. Favorite shmup of all time? Musha comes to mind. Musha is pretty awesome. Sega Genesis shooter. I really like the 1940 series. So 1943 for old school. Zanak. Zanak is another great shooter on regular Nintendo. Have you played Oblivion? Yes. Truxton's good. Yep, Truxton's pretty good. 1943 is just a fun... I played a lot of that game and bought it with my own money. So I played it longer than most people would. It's good. It's got great music too. Not the best port, but you know, you deal with an inferior port when when it's the only thing you have. Thoughts on Mark from Classic Game Room leaving YouTube? Totally understand it, and you know he's pursuing Amazon, and hopefully it works out for him. You know, YouTube's tough. Okay. All right, Billy. I'll take you up on the $20 prank for your wife and tell her that you cut yourself really bad showing off a console. Okay. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Prank. Oh, man. Oh, man. I cut my arm out there. Did you see? I cut my arm. Do you want to see? Here.
What is happening?
You're not tricked. You're not tricked. She's watching the stream. I caught her. See? Sorry. Ooh, Billy, I tried. That was a bad prank, but yeah.
Prank. It's actually funny.
Okay. All right, she's back though. Here, let's answer some questions. All right. The Eternal Sarah Hancock again.
Hello. You never know when all of a sudden you're just going to be put on a live stream. I was just chilling for a minute.
Yep. Yeah, I tried. Oh, he
thought it was funny.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I tried. I was faking bad.
That was a good effort.
That's why I don't do acting. Yeah. What you see is what you get.
Oh my gosh. Pretty funny.
Yeah.
You had over 100?
Yeah.
You still do?
So what times have I tried tricking you?
Oh my gosh, constantly.
Oh, what? I don't try tricking you. What?
It's
Once you
more
start.
It's more like teasing. He's a big tease.
Mm-hmm.
But after 16 years of marriage, I'm kind of on to his...
Yeah, because she'll see my eyes. They like disappear. And then she knows that I'm like tricking her. She's
he has
like...
certain tells. You know, like in poker, you have a tell. He has certain tells. And I'm like, come on. And he's like, how'd you know? How'd you know?
We'll go back in the game room a little bit. I'm having fun here.
I have a weird sunlight situation on your face.
Yeah.
Don't want to move?
Why don't you sit right there?
I mean,
here.
It didn't look bad.
All right.
There you go.
All right, let's try to get this right here so we can actually...
We're professionals.
Yeah, professional.
You should see what we're trying to put the camera on.
Oh, geez.
We're trying to prop it on top of our cat food container.
All right, there you go.
Gamer cats.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's been a great stream. So, how much time do I have?
How long were you guys something before marriage? I missed it, but if it was how long if we were we together?
A year and a half.
Yeah, a year and a half, and then 6 months of being engaged.
Yeah.
So 2 years altogether.
Yeah, we'll go back in the game and we'll do a couple game collector things after we'll chat here a bit. So yeah.
Speaking of gamer cat, I hear one.
Yeah.
But we'll leave it.
Yeah, you know, I try to be organic on my streams. They're not technically always up to snuff, but I'm going to try probably 720p next time and see if that improves things. And the next... Sarah, do you like the Switch?
I do. I mean, I like it Because it's sentimental. It was really hard to get one for John. I worked really hard to get it, and then we made the video of the reveal because it was for your birthday.
Yeah.
Birthday. So I have sentimental attachment to it. Stay well hydrated. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It was so sweet at the Long Island game convention. What was it called?
Yeah.
Retro game convention.
No, I've not hacked my Switch. No.
The organizer brought me a bottle of water because he had seen that video.
No, I mean, I think the thing is like with the Switch, I love the Switch. I'm just not, I don't think it's like this, it's like the greatest console of all time. It's a great Nintendo console. That's probably why I don't get more review codes sent to me. But I have third-party companies sending me stuff for the Switch, and I have my Thursday video is going to be on one of those. Yes.
I am a good sport. Thank you for noticing.
Very good
that.
sport.
I was trying to do something for work in here, and he just popped in, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Do you have a tattoo? Does one of us look like we have a tattoo?
No.
I wonder.
No, we're not against it. My thing is like, okay, so I'm going to draw something on my skin and I have to have it forever, and then I get fat and it stretches out, and I have to pay more money to like, there's just nothing I want to put on my skin that's going to look good in 20 years that I'm going to still look at.
I just wondered if they saw something that they thought was a tattoo.
Oh, no. I'm not a big tattoo guy, but I'm not against it.
Oh, thanks, Krillin64.
Yeah, Krillin's awesome.
Get a tattoo of your wife. Yeah, get my face like just on your chest.
But I have your face here. Why have a tattoo of your face when I have the face to look at?
Oh, no need to be sorry.
Nothing against tattoos. I don't like how tattoos change, and even though you have to, I grew up. My dad didn't allow any tattoos. But he had one himself. He was in the military, Air Force. Oh. So I, eventually I might get one, but I haven't found one I really want to get.
Yes, my stream takeover.
Yeah.
And I think tattoos are badass. Can we cuss on this?
No.
Okay. I think they're cool, but I'm afraid of needles. Little known fact. So.
Yeah. All right, we're going to go back to the game room. We'll let Sarah do her work. And I'm going to grab something to drink.
All right.
And we'll continue to do the stream here. All right, grab something to drink here.
Do you need help?
Huh?
Do you need help?
No. All right. This will keep me hydrated. All right, going back here, talking game collecting. Thank you. Love you. All right, back here. Okay. That's one thing about having it on a cell phone is I can move it around. It's not the best per se, but a lot of my game stuff and my house is really busy, and so I like to move around. So the stream, this works for me a lot better than just staying at a computer. So yeah. GoldenEye or Perfect Dark? GoldenEye. I like Perfect Dark though quite a bit. Due to the limitations of the N64, I think I like the newer Perfect Dark versus the old GoldenEye. Does that make sense? I wish the N64 was a little bit more powerful because I would have made Perfect Dark a better game. What's the average price for Virtual Boy recently? TJP3, look it up on eBay, bud. In the nicest way possible. That's just gonna something. I'm not a price guy. I'm not going to be your price guy. You're going to have to do your research on that. I'm sorry. Most expensive game you got on the cheap? A lot of my box NES stuff. So, good example. I'll just pull out a story. You wanted a story about one of my games, huh? All right. We'll throw out Power Blade 2 here. Okay. So, I went... this is a story about Power Blade 2 and the 5 bazillion other games I got with it. So, I was just married 1 year, and we went to the coast to celebrate our anniversary. And we came across an old couple that had a bunch of box NES games at a flea mart. They had curtains over it. I walked out of there with about 300 box NES games, and I got them for $3 a piece. And this was one of the games, and there were other oddball stuff. A lot of my third-party stuff all in one shot, and that's how I got a lot of my NES collection in one shot. That's hands down probably the best deal I got some TurboGrafx stuff too. Yeah. So that was a legendary find, and that was, going on 15 years ago. You don't find stuff like that very much anymore. It was an old mom and pop rental store, and they were clearancing out their items at a broken down flea mart in Eureka. So, yeah, definitely. I wanted to finish that. So, I have some crazy stuff. I mean, that's probably the craziest collection I got. I have a couple big collection scores, but I don't buy it or resell. I used to do eBay, and I stopped in 2010. Do I like cheese? I do not like cheese. I'm a little lactose resistant, or I don't know if I'm lactose intolerant, but yeah. Yeah. Which SNES design is your favorite? I like the second console design the best. It's tough, yeah. eBay is not always a ripoff. It all depends, yep. You got to be smart with eBay. I don't like to buy on eBay. I'll buy on eBay if I have to. You look for games at garage sales or Craigslist? No, I mean, I'm missing so few things. I do a shout out. I mean, I could tell you guys, on my previous video, I did a list of games I'm looking for. And because I don't resell, I don't like to buy stuff I already have. I'll let someone else get that score and stuff, My connection today is worse than John, so I'm out. Peace out. Yeah, hopefully the connection's better. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming on, and yeah, I'm gonna probably be done in 14 minutes. Favorite PS2 game? Wow, that's a tough. Maximo's pretty good. I like Maximo. Stream's good now. Of course it is. Yeah. Yeah, Ben Orlego, thank you so much for modding the first part. Most appreciated. Do I have a lot of Game Boy Advance games? No, I have about 100 Game Boy Advance games boxed. No, PS2 full set. Less inspired to do that. Why isn't your equipment upgrade bar updating on stream? I have no idea. I have no idea why it's not. Maybe it's just this mod. I could put it back. Again, rookie mistakes, right? How hot does it get in the game room? It can get a little bit warm. Do I own an Atari Jaguar? Yes, I did a video on that. I always search my playlist before asking a question if possible. The Atari Jaguar, yes. Yes, Shaolin Gamer. Look forward to meeting you. We gamers need mini Sega Genesis console like Nintendo does. I miss it. Yes, we do. Do I like Gmod? My son does. I don't play Gmod myself. Is there a game you're currently looking for? I'm looking for a ton of stuff. I'm looking for Donkey Kong on Atom Computer cassette tape. I'm looking for Atom Computer cassette tape games. VIC-20, a lot of cassette tape games. Commodore 64 stuff. Yes, I'm always looking for... my 3DO and Atari Lynx list is on another stream. Sorry, not another stream. On my previous video when I was talking about my pickups. And so I'm missing a bunch of Lynx stuff. Lynx and 3DO stuff, definitely. How's your Neo Geo collecting going? Slow. Shaolin Gamer, I haven't added a Neo Geo game in a while. I got one in Canada, just one game. Do I play PC Engine? Love PC Engine. I love PC Engine games. And TurboGrafx, I'm missing 2 TurboGrafx games. Yep. You kids have duplicate games, you do play yours. They just play mine. Yep. What's your favorite platformer on SNES? ActRaiser is pretty good. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. ActRaiser is a lot of fun, and I mean it's not a true platformer, but yeah. Are you picking up a 1-Up arcade? Don't have a lot of space for that. They don't have Robotron. If I'm going to have one arcade game, it's going to be Robotron. I love Turbo Duo. I'm missing 2 games, Dynastic Hero and Super Air Zonk, and they're super expensive, and I don't have, you know. Oh, nice. Nice, Ben or Lego. Yeah, nice. I want to thank everybody. Going to do about another 10 minutes, and then we'll call good. Yep. Yeah, it's been great being on here and just being with people. It's great talking games. This has been a good stream. What are some good in television games? Burger Time. Ed Wars. Get Burger Time. That's the best in television game in my humble opinion. I want to say thank you for everybody. Is Super Metroid getting harder to find, or people just asking too much for it? Find out what it's being selling for. It's supply and demand. Super Metroid is one of the best Super Nintendo games. Yep. Favorite movie tie-in, not including GoldenEye. I'd have to think about that. There is a Donkey Kong game on the Ouya that has a Big Trouble Little China skin on it. I thought that was cool. I sell shirts. You know, if you want to get a Teespring offers a Immortal shirt. I'm working with some artists to possibly get some more designs. But yep. Yeah. Do you hit thrift stores regularly for games? It's tough around here. It's pretty dry. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for, definitely looking forward to Adam Computer Stuff. Most appreciated. What console did you own as a kid? Sega Genesis was the first console I owned. And TV Scoreboard was the first console I played. Have you ever played Diablo co-op on PS1? I have not. Played a lot on the PC. Played a lot of Diablo on PC. Played a little bit of the PlayStation. But going from PC to PlayStation, oh, that was a rough transition. What's your thoughts on Retron 77? It's all right. It needs to be better, and Hyperkin needs to have some more updates and communicate better with me, because I've tried communicating with them and I have not heard back. So now I'm telling people that they have not responded back to me. So hopefully they even if they watch this, hey Hyperkin, I'm trying to get a hold of you. Nope, Michael, your comments aren't being blocked. I'm getting tons of people talking about tons of things. So I was asking about Nintendo DS. Yeah. What's your thought on the Neo Geo Mini? I think it could be better. Diablo 3 is coming to Switch. I think that's cool. Not for $60. I'm not going to purchase it for the 4th time. NFL Blitz 2000 Greatest Hits, Ooh Billy, on the PS1 is the one I'm missing. The Greatest Hits version. It's really hard to find. Really hard to find, yes. Have you been playing any modern high profile games lately? Nope. Just being obscure like my collecting. Thank you, Ooh Billy. Most appreciated. Well, there's Neo Geo Mini. There's several reviews out on it. I like all these other mini consoles. They have their pros and cons. Yep. What's your favorite DS games? Zookeeper, of all things, is high on the list for DS games. Yep. Zookeeper, what a great little game. All those Match 3 games on the DS, those were a lot of fun. There was Puzzle Quest. Played a ton of Puzzle Quest on the DS. Yes. Yes, do I collect PSP Ultimate Ghouls and Ghosts? A great game. Yeah. Most hated game? Deadly Towers. Final answer. I hate Deadly Towers on the NES. Absolutely hate that game. What's your favorite all-time gaming accessory? Probably just a third-party controller. You know, it was better. Do you have a Hyperkin Game Boy attachment for phones? No, I do not. What's the most console that you have the most enjoyment out of when you play it? Sega Genesis. Have I played Soul Bubbles on DS? No, I've not. No, I like the DS. DS, wonderful console. I have my stuff boxed up, and I haven't sat down and like played. I have twice as many DS games as I have 3DS. I have about 150 DS games. Nothing crazy. Got about about 5 more minutes, and I'm gonna be thoughts on the DSi revision. I'm not a. I guess when the DS turned into like trying to be those other revisions, the DS Lite was always my favorite because you could play Game Boy Advance games with the improved screen. Do you ever get overwhelmed with such a big collection? No, not really. What time is it over your house? It's almost. It's probably like 7 something. Yep. Yeah, the DSi just wasn't my favorite. And when they started like doing the different modeled revisions and stuff, it lost me. Hancock 2020, huh? Yeah, it'd be different, would it? So worth getting a SNES Classic if you already have an SNES. All depends on how you're going to game. You're going to mod it. You're going to play it on modern TV. Favorite snack while gaming? I like Pringles. I like pizza. I like Diet Mountain Dew. Yes. Do I have a big CDI collection? I have a decent CDI collection. Probably up there with my 3DO collection. So I have probably a little bit more. I've quite a bit of stuff. Quite a bit of CDI stuff. Thoughts on Pepsi Zero Sugar after release? I don't know if I've tried Pepsi Zero Sugar. Favorite British gaming YouTuber? I can't think of their names. There's a lot of them. They're wonderful. Great. I like watching British YouTubers with their formality. Definitely not like me. Watching your video at 4 a.m. in Denmark. Free. Thank you. Thank you for coming on and welcome. I'd love to visit Denmark sometime. Ooh, Billy, that's funny. Yeah. Benner Lego. Yep. Is it good for someone who likes pop with diabetes? Yeah, pop in general is not good for you. I'm having like Hint right now, which is like flavored water, but it doesn't have any of the like, sweetener in it. It's okay. I'm trying to be healthier. Yeah, this has been a great chat. I know I had a midstream issue, but what do you do, right? You just move on. And that's how you roll. Yeah, Brandon, thank you for being on the stream. It's I'm gonna do a PS4 Bubsy. People been waiting for that, and I'm just gonna do it Friday and just have fun. Yep, got a couple more minutes. Then we'll, what's Radical Reggie's game like and what system is it on? It's a hack, and it's for the NES, and I hear it's pretty good. Yep. Do you like Coca-Cola Vanilla? No, I do not. I like Coke Zero, yep. Show, thank you for coming on, most appreciated. Did you enjoy the original Bubsy? No. Do you buy empty boxes for games so that it'll cost you... I do piecemeal games. Yep. Oh, real quick about the MJR and me. I'm doing some videos. I've filmed some videos with him. They'll be on his channel soon. Yes. Yes. Do I piecemeal games together? Yes. I've bought in boxes solo. I've bought in carts. I don't like to do that. I like to just get a game, but yeah. Makes it tougher down the road. Thank you, Billy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the contributions, Billy. You've done quite a bit. Most appreciated. Here's to another great teaching year. You got some lucky second graders to have such a cool teacher. I'm going to be the cooler second grade teacher this year, definitely. Thoughts on Spyro Remastered Trilogy with only Spyro 1 on the disc. The other 2 are DLC. I'm still going to probably get it. I think the Spyro, because it doesn't really matter to me. I think, I'm still going to get it. What's your favorite Zelda game? Link to the Past. Thank you, Francis. Thank you for the compliment. Favorite Gran Turismo game? I played the second one quite a bit. Mr. Empty Box answer. Yeah, I buy empty boxes sometimes. You wear the Altered Beast cap to class? No, I don't wear a cap inside. It's school policy to have hats off. Yep. How much longer until school starts back up? After next week, if we don't go on strike. So that's been on my mind. I get paid if we go on strike, but that means my summer shortened. And so that might affect some cons that happen right after school. So, worst PS2 game. I can't think of one off. There's a couple, but I can't. I'd have to look at my library. What's your favorite Apple II game? Oregon Trail. That's an easy one. Oregon Trail, hands down, is the best Apple II game. It's hard to even. I mean, there's like Oregon Trail's like so well done on that system. It's a favorite shooter, not like Call of Duty. Favorite shooter, I talked about that before. Musha on the Genesis is. All right, I'm going to be ending the stream, and I know I want to thank everybody for continuing to tune in. It's been over an hour and a half, and so, yeah, two streams. I'll have to get things figured out. Thank you so much for people continuing to tune in. The stream went down and came back, and so I always learn about doing these things, and so I'm going to continue to look at how to do things better and have the next one even better than it is. So thank you for your kind comments. Most appreciated. I'm ending the stream. Thank you very much. This is Steve Morrill, John Hancock. You take care.